let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kim. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. They get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the receiver's got it. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good. There. first play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Wide open downfield. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
First down and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Cut quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's McNamara. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. Completion makes it second and short. Looking for a man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Sooners begin a new series here, first and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down. Looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. It is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Nice grab. It's Irvin. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wide end. Grab down the middle. It's strong. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The game makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. It's Irvin. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
He shreds the tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Bring the pressure and down he goes. So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th.
He's looking deep here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll run it to the right side. He's bringing it back. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He's got a 1st down and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The timeout is called. A touch strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point makes it 28-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Snags a quick throw. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is caught. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for 1 more play.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels. When you.
Here he goes. Inside the 40. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. They keep him off balance with a run. Going toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. One back in the backfield. He could get the carry.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's got it again. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners.
Oh, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's McNamara. It's a nice gain. He moved the football up to the 27. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Makes the grab. It's Irvin.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They call the counter play here. Going absolutely nowhere. That was a loss of play.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, it's a handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's another deep shot. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Ball carrier finally out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the offense to end this third quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. He finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. They're going to run it. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Tight end makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Irvin. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second and goal for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W